Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today, we're going to cover Submarauder. Here is Submarauder in his, Shark Man mode. I always loved Submarauder. I think he was always really cool looking. Very different. And the fact his Decepticon emblem is right there on his belt is kind of cool. Some of the tiniest Decepticon emblems I've ever seen are on these, and I love it. Those little arms that move all the way around. That's about all that does. He does happen to have a little different weapon than our other guys. He does have this three-clawed sword thing, which is neat. Really kind of wish there was a little more variety of the weaponry, but that's okay. I do like this little trident-looking thing. So you can just like stab, 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 stab. Or you can cut. I mean, there's really no other way to mount this. It would have been cool if I could mount it sideways. That would be neat, but that's okay. Plug this back in. Let's check out Submarauder himself. Here is Submarauder. Doesn't really have any paint on his face. Would have been nice to see a little bit of paint on the face, but that's okay. Does have little wiggly arms. Does have a rotating head. And then his little legs just do that. And he's a really successful looking little guy. I think it works really well. I'm into this. I think it's cool. He actually goes into his little attack mode where you can just flip this up and then flip this backward. So that way you can use this as a kind of a stabby arm type of thing, or you can turn it sideways, I guess, and turn it into a knife. And you can also do this with a 5mm port just plugged in the hand. So, either way, it works really well. Submarauder himself fits right here on the back. And he can either man it, or he can power it up. And he's got this really weird, almost spider eye kind of thing going on, which is kind of cool. I actually really like this design. Being part of the Legion of Doom, maybe, but this doesn't really stand up very well, so you can't really do Legion of Doom kind of thing. I mean, I guess if you move the arms down, you could. So you did that. He could be part of the Legion of Doom that I like to call it. I mean, honestly, he can almost become like an arm combiner, really. I could see somebody using these as combiner arms. That would actually work pretty well, I would think. But I do like the fact that he has a lot of different playability. I'm into toys that have different design quirks that really kind of add to the variety that the toys actually have. Just a heads up though, some of these actually have a screw, some have just a post. So if you ever want to remove these, some that have a screw, you can easily take it apart, or if you do that, the head will literally just kind of fall out because it's on a ball joint. So it doesn't really have any way of holding itself on. So if you're looking at getting rid of the backpack part, you could. But it's not really a recommendation unless you plan on replacing it with something else. Anyway, this has been Plasticon. This has been another crazy quick little review. I'll see you guys around because I play more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye!